So UNF classes started today, but there is a really unique exhibit that's been going on there all week long.
Oh yeah, so one of the creators' love for her favorite band has spawned a project that has allowed her and her partner to travel around the world and document U2 fans and their choices and band branding. U2 Tattoo Project recently opened at the UNF Gallery and has mass appeal. Creator Beth Nobby explains the mysterious ways this project came to be.
The two of us have been going out for the last year documenting U2 fan tattoos. I'm a graphic design professor, so I studied the visual identity and branding and marketing of U2's kind of entire history of music. And Chris is a visual anthropologist who brings in a study of fans and fan culture. And so we've been documenting what U2 fans get branded on their bodies.
Beth feels an unforgettable fire when it comes to her favorite band.
I've been a fan of U2 since I was 13, and so, you know, there's already this intimacy there and this familiarity, and if we change the word up a little bit and don't say fan and instead say expert, you know, I'm familiar with their entire body of work. I became a graphic design professor, and it just seemed a fun, natural way to merge my personal passion with research interests.
Chris LeClaire wasn't exactly one when he joined the project, but the visual appeal of documenting the U2 brands made him stay.
For me, it was interesting. I didn't start out as a U2 fan. We were just going to go to a show. She said, "You've got to see this band." I was familiar with the radio hits, but not that big. And she goes, "Let's go to Vancouver for a weekend. We'll go see their show." And we go out there and we see all these tattooed bodies. And she starts telling me, well, you know, U2 doesn't have a logo. They don't have like a permanent logo that they've used. And, you know, so we started like looking at them. And as an anthropologist, I study human culture. So I started, well, what were they getting branded? And she starts, that's what most of her research is looking at what kind of logo people would get.
He further explains that whether fans were having a beautiful day or experiencing vertigo, the tattoo they received was about more than U2 fandom.
And the more people we interviewed, I think we're up to about 300 now, what we found is that it's not about the band, it's they're appropriating whatever song for whatever moment in their life.
And for each inked fan, there is a lot of pride in their body design, all done in the name of love.
It's no longer about U2 as much as it's about that moment in their life and kind of holding that moment on their physical body.
And something else the creators noticed about U2 fans and their ink, they have power and they will follow.
We are talking with fans and interviewing fans from all over the world, about 20 different countries, and you see them attracted to and appropriating the same marks, and there's power in that. There's universality in that. There's individuality combined with, you know, this tribal element, and that's pretty remarkable that something can simultaneously be both of those things.
While Beth and Chris are focused on tattoos and U2, they still haven't found what they're looking for when it comes to their body canvases.
No tattoos.
We're blank canvases for now, but I don't think either of us is opposed to it. But something we've learned is, again, Chris said it's not about declarations of fanhood. It's not, I'm such a huge fan, I have this. It's about a personal experience. Everybody has a story about what they were going through, and they also have a story about knowing it was the right time for a tattoo and it was the right tattoo.
With or without you understanding my ink, I can relate to it telling my history. I'm Rance Adams for River City Live.
So cool.
Yes, so you still have time to go check out the exhibit. It runs through Saturday. Thursday and Friday, Chris and Beth will be giving like a little talk about the situation. That'll be 7 p.m. I think. You can check the website to learn a bit more about that. It's an ongoing project, so if you have a U2 tattoo that you want to show off, you can go by, they'll document it, and you could be included in the project. And after it finishes its run here, going to the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
And it's such a happy coincidence because I happen to have a, you know.
I was like, what?
Well, you know what, while we are on the, and you said go to rivercitylivetv.com.
Right.
Okay, good. Because while we're on the subject of tattoos, Mark is standing